we talk about Jalen and the growth he had, really first-year starter, second-year player, leading this team to the playoffs, tremendously impressed by his work ethic, his leadership. Last time we talked was during camp, and we said we wanted to see him take the bull by the horn, and he certainly did that.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Jalen knows where he stands with us. He knows he's our quarterback. How do you know where you stand with a coaching staff? Because you communicate and you talk over and over and over and over again. And so Jalen knows where he stands with us. I thought he did a great job of getting better throughout the year, as we've talked about. And so, yeah, there's no secrets there. He knows he's our guy.
I feel like I have to go back and look at some of the statements that were made last year by Howie Roseman about Carson Wentz. I have a feeling that there was some strong messages sent about them wanting to keep Carson Wentz until they didn't. But, I think that with Jalen Hurts, there's a path that can be carved by the Eagles where he's a second-tier guy. He knows he's a second-tier guy. They know he's a second-tier guy. They pay him accordingly at the appropriate time, and they have millions left over to put a quality team around him. Not everyone's going to have a franchise quarterback. Not everyone wants a quarterback to make him $45 to $50 million a year or more. Maybe that's the path the Eagles try here. Instead of over-leveraging in your quarterback position, have multiple guys who can play, because they won a Super Bowl by having multiple guys who can play the position, but not having a guy that is going to be among the top 5 or 10 compensated quarterbacks in the NFL.
Well, and that's what I was going to be my point, Mike, is they've done it before this way when Carson Wentz got hurt. Now, he had an incredible first half of the season, it was a week 15 or something when he had his knee injury against the Rams. But he had an incredible season up until that point, and then Nick Foles takes him to the Super Bowl. They need to keep Gardner Minshew. I will say that. I think he's a really good backup quarterback, or if you're going to move on from him, you need to get Nick Foles back in there. You need to have a backup that you can count on. In the case of Jalen Hurts getting hurt because he runs so much, he led the league's quarterbacks in rushing this year, or because of a lack of success on the field, that you have somebody that you can insert in there. But it's a great point by you, Mike, that you don't pay him all that money and you have more money to go around to put better players around him, and they think they can do that and win a Super Bowl. And hey, I'm not going to argue with them because they've kind of done that before.
And the thinking a year ago was, I believe, let's give him a year, see what he can do. Will he be a franchise quarterback? Well, he won't be. And well, he's somewhere in between. And somewhere in between is good enough, especially when you still have him for 2 more years under a very, very affordable rookie contract. You can kick the can. You can try to build around him. You can try to take advantage of the fact that you're not spending so much on a quarterback. And they could do a lot worse than Jalen Hurts right now, backed up by Gardner Minshew, who still is under contract for 1 more season.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.